Guys, what is up? I just wanted to make a quick video talking about Mighty Man. So, and I apologize, this isn't going to be the greatest quality video or anything like that. I'm just doing this on my laptop. Just didn't really feel like going through all the hassle of setting anything up or whatever. I just wanted to get the information out there for anyone who is interested in this program. We are actually not a program, we are a ministry, and we do what is called the regeneration process. And so, the gentleman who is our founder and owner, Mr. Gary Cobb, he is a process engineer. And so, the whole process that every participant goes through here at Mighty Man is individualized to their needs. We have a staff of leadership that has all been through this process. So, anyone who is actually a part of our team has been in this process themselves. And anyone who is considered for leadership has to have been through this process, which is part of the reason why it's so effective and why it works so well. Because we have been where the participants are at in life, and we have all learned how to overcome those challenges and hurdles, and also to be healed from some of the things that we need to be healed from, and to grow into maturity as men and in submission to God with our will for our lives. So anyway, to His will for our lives, you know what I mean. So just a little bit about what we do here. So we are on a 150-acre farm. We are in a very small town called Davisboro in southeast Georgia, and it's a beautiful place. It's very hot and humid here, but other than that, it's a great place. We have dirt roads. We travel down to get to the farm. Some guys have never even seen dirt roads before. I had actually seen a few myself, but that's because I grew up in the country when I was a kid. So, but some of the guys that come here have never seen dirt roads. And we are pretty close to Atlanta. We're about 2 hours away. We're about an hour from Macon and an hour from Augusta. So usually, if people are trying to get here from somewhere out of state or whatever, they come in to Augusta or Macon via a bus, and then we will pick them up at the bus stop. So anyway, we have a leadership table. It's where we do all of our class, and we have leadership on one side of the table. We have all the guys in the process on the other side of the table. Eventually, I'll get to do a video where I show this, but for right now, just visualize with me here. We've got a long table, leadership's on one side, all the guys in the process are on the other, and we're facing each other. And so this is how we do class every morning of the weekdays. And we have class for an hour and a half. We do our MRT steps at this time. Our program is a 9 to 14 month program, just depending on the individual's needs. So it is a bit longer as far as the duration, but it is 100% free. You do not have to pay a dime to come here. We will house you, we will feed you, we will do everything we can to take care of you and help you and make sure that you are thriving while you're here. Um, we also do have quite a few rules. It is very structured, but being as that it is not a rehab, it is a ministry, there's a lot more love involved in the way that we handle things. Sometimes we are not nearly as uh, aggressive in our approach as some rehabilitation programs can be. So we do try to keep things pretty lighthearted if possible. That doesn't mean that it never gets intense here. Of course, buttons get pushed, and we do create a lifelike simulation of challenges and frustrations just so that the guys can experience learning to be free from their emotions and learning to not let their feelings run their train, if you know what I mean. We want their train running on facts, not feelings. Feelings get you in trouble every time. So we've got to learn to overcome that. That's just one of the things we do. I have so many things to share. I mean, this place is just amazing, and there are so many facets to it that it's really hard for me to just give you all the details in a video clip like this. Um, but I will just say that it is free, as I said. Don't have to pay a dime. We do work here. We have several different streams of income that we call um, oh my goodness, industries. They are our industries that we use to support the ministry. We have a pallet business. We have a pressure washing business. We have a new printing business that is getting off the ground right now, and we have an automotive shop. We also have a hay business where we stack hay trailers. We take round bales of hay and turn them into square bales, and we stack them into hay trailers. So those are just the main sources of our industries. But you do learn heavy equipment operation while you're here. You learn to drive tractors. You learn to run a mini X, run saws, work with nail guns, all kinds of tools. There are just so many opportunities to learn and to grow while you're here. So we also have 3 meals a day. We have someone that is full time in the kitchen and they cook all the meals for us. We have really good food here. I've gained 40 pounds at this place. And that is no exaggeration. I weighed 160 when I first got here, and I am up to 200 now. So part of that is because I'm not an addict anymore, but at the same time, I do like to eat, and so we have really good food. Nobody really complains too much about being hungry or anything like that here. So with all of that being said, let me get to the main meat and potatoes of it all, which is Jesus. This program is all about Jesus. Everything we do is centered around our relationship with Jesus. We are a faith-based program. We, you know, we don't really pull any punches as far as that goes. We don't apologize for it because Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And apart from Him, addiction is just a byproduct. It's like the whole reason I was living my life in a big hot mess was because I didn't have Jesus in it. It was I needed Jesus, and so that's the main focal point of everything that we do here. We have a major inner healing class that every participant goes through. As I said, there are just so many things to it, but we have very nice dorms. Some of the guys ask questions about the living quarters and things like that, so we have a really nice. We have two separate dorms. There are 9 beds in each dorm, so we have a capacity for 18 guys at any time. Usually that is pretty close to being maxed out. We don't really have many available beds, and when we do, they usually get filled up quick. So with that in mind, I would just say it's probably one of the best places I've ever been as far as any kind of program or anything. Just the sleeping arrangements, just the living quarters, the vibe, the overall vibe here is great. We have a zero tolerance policy for any type of harassment, aggression, any kind of, uh, you know, just negativity in general. I mean, of course, you're going to have a little negativity when you're dealing with addicts, but like we don't allow people to just be mean. Everybody here loves each other. Right now, we have a great group of guys. We pretty much consistently do. The guys that get here, they, within the first few weeks, usually get on board with what's going on, and they kind of drop their attitude and things like that. So yeah, it's a really positive environment. It's a very loving environment. The whole reason we do this is because we love people and we want to help them. And so if you are looking for a place to have a real life change and you are serious about freedom from addiction, I do encourage you to go to mightymanministry.org. You can reach out to Mr. Elvis Young. He is our director. His email address is listed on the website as well as his telephone number. You can reach us either way. We will make arrangements to help you get here if you need to do so. We'll do whatever we can within our means to be able to help. So I just want you to know we care about you. We love you. We hope that we can be of a benefit to you in whatever way, in whatever capacity, whatever that looks like. Feel free to give us a call. All right. Thank you so much for your time. God bless.